Warning: the following video depicts role-playing with use of alcohol and adult subject matter. You've been warned.
Alright, welcome to the Doop Troop. We're going to start part 2. We have Cindy missing, but we got a beautiful fill-in for her. To continue on from last time, you guys just finished dropping off the dwarf at his hometown that you just finished helping, saving from the prison. Oh, that went very well, I do believe.
Yep, gotta kill
You
some
guys
filthy
helped
humans.
You guys helped some elves, of course. Return to their god. So now, you guys make it back on your ship, and the bard tells you, we will be visiting Felator, a major city in the Dragon Wing Reach. This city has a high population and a large defense system. If you fail, you will be left behind. The Sane Asylum is about 3 miles outside of the city limits, and that is what you guys will be going into. The Sane Asylum is used to turn people that head into the Neverfrost mines back to a sane state. It is said those who enter the mines lose their sanity, for there's a twilight dragon deep inside the mine that infects people with his own insanity. The clergy and magi have built this sane asylum on the hill just outside of the city walls, within the guard outpost. Now, a great source has told me that a group of adventurers went into the Neverfrost mine to slay the dragon. When they trying to end the blight. Rumor has it that the group found an extremely important artifact that is currently infecting the people in the insane asylum. This artifact is corrupting people and is infecting the clergy that are working on the building. We need to go in and get that artifact back out. Rumor has it it's a ring of a god. Go in, take the ring, get back out, and like any other normal job, anything you guys find, decide to keep is yours, and all gold will be split between us equally that we get back from this ring. Are there any questions?
What god?
I don't know. We have to actually investigate the ring. I'm just going off of rumors from a really good source.
And how do we prevent the ring from infecting us?
Rumor has it that if you guys, he pulls out his pocket and grabs a bag of holding. He says, now, I'm not 100% sure it's going to work. This is just speculation. But you put the ring inside the bag of holding is supposed to contain the infection.
Supposed to.
Once again, I'm working off of rumors. So,
and how much does this job pay?
On the black market, we're supposed to get anywhere. Well, it could definitely upgrade our entire ship to brand new if you gave it all to us. It's enough gold that we could be living like kings. Rings of gods just don't come out of anywhere.
This is obviously an omen, and I agree to doing this mission.
I would say as well. Tor would not want those poor people to be infected with madness. So let us go and rescue them. Even if it means that they are so far gone that we have to send them to meet their maker.
Alright, so you guys start sailing towards the actual city itself. The growth is shaped like a giant circle almost. Most of the city has been expanded onto the water. So when you step onto the dock, you notice that you're on the dock. As you guys walk in, of course, you can feel the ground shift, and then now you're on solid land again. As I said, it is dark outside, and the city is busy. You know, you can see the lights of lanterns lighting up the skies. There are people around. It's not there's going to be, you know.
So even at night, the city is alive.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so you said it was 3 miles outside of the city, though.
Yes, so you guys will have to go through the city and get through the front gate so you guys can go back out into the city. Or like you want to go through the other side of the city because it's going to be on land, not in water.
Well,
and it appears as if a third of this city is built on the water. So.
Gotcha. Well,
Well, that's just silliness.
it looks like our warlock companion is too injured from her previous encounter to accompany us. We can't just do it, the two of us. Who else is going to join us?
Miss Scruffy.
He says, you guys are more than willing to take one of our ship crew.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm barking now.
Ship crew.
Ship crew,
Describe
cough.
yourself.
Ironically, it's actually have to go. I am a human hermit. I often don't like to talk to people, so I'm going to be very quiet throughout this entire process and let you guys select me.
That works. So yeah, he said you could take one of his crew and you just grab a random.
Yep, we just grab him as we're going off the landing.
Yeah,
point.
he's just scrubbing. No! He just shrugs. This is not how Shanghai works.
All right. So as you guys are walking through, you see a small
Scrubbing the
fortress, a small walk away from the city's walls, locked inside of an actual guard post. There are many houses, taverns, and shops as you're going through the city. The smell of urine insults all of your senses. The city does not lack homeless, and you're greeted by one as you guys make it about 15 feet off the dock.
So we're still technically on the part of the city that's built over water.
Once you get off of that, yeah.
Okay.
That's when you're greeted by
Okay.
one.
Okay. At that point, as soon as I get off actually in the city that's actual dry land, I drop to my knees and thank my dwarven gods for allowing me to survive another day upon the water.
Of course.
Yes.
And then, yeah, as you're praying and begging, or praying to your god for allowing you to survive, that's when a homeless man will walk up to you just stanking like urine, shit, and vomit and asks you for coin.
Woo!
I punch him because I'm in the middle of my prayers and he's interrupting my prayers.
No, I go, stop this fish. Just no, that is okay. That is okay, Oscar. Tell me, good sir, what are your woes?
He says, of course, I was ex-military when my wife got pregnant and I lost my job due to an old war injury. And now I'm trying to get my family.
Take an arrow to the knee.
Sure. Yes, I did. Sure.
That is a common war injury, apparently.
Well, here, my friend, you're in luck, for I am a paladin of Tor. I can heal your wounds for you.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna touch the dirty homeless bum. Okay.
Some of us seek to help those with no benefit to ourselves.
That'll be greatly appreciated if you
Yep.
could fix my knee along with throwing me some coin.
What did the captain sign me up for? What the fuck?
I'll give him a hit point via lay on hands. So
Yep, and he puts a little skip to his jump after you do it and asks you if you're willing to give him some coin to back that up. To help his family, of course.
To help his family. Where are your family, good sir?
Oh, they're in a safe place. They're in an abandoned house just up the road.
That is unacceptable. An abandoned house?
It's the best I can do with what God has given me.
I don't think so. Where is your landlord?
Oh, he says, this isn't the kind of place that would have those kind of establishments. He's like, do you know where you are?
Yeah, do you know where we are? Hey, you go ahead and take the lead here, man.
I have my squire for that.
Oh, and where's your squire today?
He's on the boat.
We're gonna end up dead.
You might be. This is
Well,
our first rodeo.
Yes. No, I can't abide a man trying to provide for his family and his children to see these innocents suffer.
Oh god, we're gonna go on your paladin quest today, Archie.
How is this wrong? Torm says that the strong must protect the weak.
Yeah. No. I've learned not to, argue with you when you're paladin quests.
Yeah. Clearly, sir, there is something that we can do to help you.
Sure. You could give me some coin.
Just give the man some coin.
I'm gonna roll an insight check. Does he actually have a family? What's a 19?
Oh. Oh, he does.
He does? He absolutely does?
He's telling you 100% the truth.
Then I will give him 10 gold.
He takes it and he runs away.
Mitch, toss me my dice.
As you guys, this one.
You know he's just gonna get mugged by other homeless people now.
No, but I'll
As you guys continue down your path,
Let us hope that his injury does not affect him and that he's able to help his family.
as you guys continue down your path, you realize that the city does not lack of gambling establishments or burlesque houses. A small walk through the city makes you question the city's leaders are actually doing what's best for the people or their own coin purses. Once again, you are greeted by probably 15 other men as you're walking through with the exact same story.
I have a feeling
Error
I
in
was
the
had.
knee. Error in the knee. Missing poor family, poor adventure. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be satisfied here and with the inner glow of I was right. And of course, naturally, I have to go to the first bar and actually,
if you
buy a
don't
pint.
say anything, I will. You're an
Oh,
idiot.
go ahead.
This is the hermit who you've never met before. You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. He's just scrubbing behind us. Still got the mop.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
So is at least the beer in the city good?
You gotta stop by the local tavern.
Well, yeah, I have to go stop by the first tavern I see and buy a pint because that's a tradition among dwarven kind.
As you go to there, it's the most expensive beer you've ever bought. You're probably looking at about a gold, so you can erase a gold.
That is expensive beer.
Oh yeah.
What is
They
there?
say it's the best dwarven beer money's got to buy, and the entire tavern is just filled. So you take your dwarven beer and you go and drink a sip, and it's definitely dwarven beer, but there's also a tinge of something else in there you can't quite figure out. Roll me an endurance.
You're also an idiot.
Oh boy, that's gone forever.
That's gone forever. Yep.
I can't get it back.
No,
No,
it's gone forever.
it's gone
It's gone
forever.
forever.
We are far too fat to limbo underneath there.
7 reflex? No, 14. No, there's no 42 saves anymore.
Endurance.
Stamina.
Endurance. Yeah.
So,
That is, I think it just folded into athletics.
Yeah, it is.
athletics? Okay. So 7, 9.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Sorry, it's a constitution check.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So whatever your
Yeah, I was supposed
constitution.
to just grab the sheet and take a look at it myself. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
So that was 7, 8, 9, 10.
A 10?
Yep.
You drink back the entire beer because A, the beer tastes weaker
Yep.
than beer you're used to, so it's kind of like water. But you drink it all the way back, and as it goes down your throat, you're like, okay, there's something else in here.
Yep.
You go to take a step, and your foot moves about half a second after you wanted it to. Just feels like you're moving slower. Too many of these beers could probably mess you up, especially the gold beers. They of course have shittier beer
Yeah.
that you're more than welcome to.
No,
Take part in.
I just need the one. Particularly.
But when you went up to them and you're like, "I want the best beer," they're like, "Okay, have this.
Are you
It's
all
the
right,
best
Brother
dwarven
Oscar?
beer."
I'm thinking they drunk the beer.
Do you have any proof?
I feel funny, and this is definitely not tasting like normal dwarven beer.
Well, maybe it's their own blend. Don't just seek to
You
judge
do
others.
not blend dwarven beer!
While they're arguing, I'm gonna walk up and grab the cup and run my finger along the inside and do a medicine check.
No, you do not. Beer is sacred. You do not dilute it with other
16.
stuff.
Others
16.
might blend it.
See what's
with
in there?
stuff.
That's sacrilege.
They definitely put something else in there, but you can't put your finger on what it is.
You're
That is-
poisoned. You're
It's
going to
definitely
die.
poison, but you don't know
You're
what
going to
kind.
die.
You're gonna die.
That's all he pops up.
You're going to die.
And we're gonna die someday. I had a great uncle that died from beer, actually. Sad story. House fire, tried to save the beer, and he only thought the only way to save the beer was to drink it. Drowned in beer.
Oscar, they just poisoned you. Are we going to burn this place down or what?
I'm definitely gonna punch someone.
Okay. Remember, let them say their piece first.
Well, we already know that they're gonna lie anyway, so we just skip over that part and just start the punching.
As I said, this tavern that you went into is really, really busy.
Yes. You did ask for the best beer.
I did, and for whatever reason, they're poisoning it.
To be fair, is not most alcohol poison?
I cannot even respond to that!
That's a very convincing argument.
Sacrilege! I hit him with my Bible.
You know, with your Bible.
Yeah, you know, my big dwarven tome of
Just
books.
honk! Ah! I think I dislocated my shoulder.
Sacrilege! It's okay. He didn't mean it.
Got a picture of a mug on in front.
Well, of course, yeah. Beers, holy water.
While they're arguing, I'm gonna walk up to the bartender and ask for their finest beer.
Yeah, he gives you the exact same thing. Costs you gold.
And I bring it back to good old
Oscar.
Oscar. Yeah. And say, Oscar, I got you a beer.
Why, thank you. He's a little bit more positive in my life. Like, he's more than just, you know, the red shirt.
What beer is that?
So you just chug it down again?
He just good.
Okay, roll me another Constitution check. Of course, you have a little negative on it because you already have it in your system.
15, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, but nothing else has changed. You're just a little slower, but nothing else has progressed. You've beaten it all. Actually, you're starting to get a little better too. From half second, you're about quarter second, so it's starting to wear itself.
Wait, so this is actually a poison, though, isn't it?
Resilience just gives you bonus to damage against it. So
poison damage.
It's not
right,
damaging
yeah.
you, no.
Yeah. So are you done? Are you done complaining? Can we continue on with the mission, please?
What, we did your little side for you, the poor, you know, homeless person that turned out to just be a scam artist.
Just handed
We
him
should
some
know
gold.
side game.
Handed him some gold. It took
And healed his injury that just happened to have it to the knee. Just like everything else. And they get up on the table. So, how many other people have been accosted by a homeless person that says they took an arrow to the knee, ending their military career, got kicked out of the house, and now they need money for their poor family?
Two guys stood up and were like, actually, I took an arrow to the knee. And I wouldn't mind if you could give us some gold for some beer to help drown this misery away.
Just saying. What?
Go buy another beer. And I also
We're
go
gonna
back
leave
to Oscar.
now.
Oscar, I got you another beer.
Nice guy.
Oh, nice guy. Yep. It's just, I
It's like, what?
16, 17, 18, 19.
19?
Yep.
You go back down to about 0.5 of a second, so it's starting to work its way through your system again. But you're not worse anymore. You're still fighting it off really good.
While Oscar's drinking that beer, I go and get another beer.
You vertically challenged,
And I bring Oscar a
stunted.
beer. Hey, Oscar, I got you another beer.
I cannot, it's sacrilege to not refuse a drink. It's part of my religion, shut up.
Are you sure it's part of your religion and not just part of your addiction?
Well, you know, addiction, alcoholism, and dwarfism kind of goes along, you know. It's kind of one and the same.
He says this, he's just like...
19, 20, 21, 22.
22, once again, you're staying at the 0.5.
I'm gonna run out of gold. Another beer it is.
Stop offering him beer!
I think that dude over there took an arrow to the D&D to help.
18, 19, 20, 21.
21?
Yep.
Oh, still on top of your
Alright, last one. Another
His
beer for you.
negatives are pretty hefty right now. He's just fucking rolling like a boss.
Oh, yeah.
If you want, you see, he's wasting.
Oh, there we go. 6, 7, 8, 9.
So, as you see on the other one, he chugs it straight back like he has all the other. Nothing's affected him. He slams it down on the table with brakes. He looks up at you and he makes a fucking roar of a burp.
Oh, it broke. That's a bad omen.
And then he face slams onto the table.
I told him he was gonna die. I just didn't tell him who was gonna kill him.
Is he still alive?
You put your fingers on there, make a kill check.
Oh. Nope, that's a natural one.
He's dead.
He's dead. Oh my.
I'm sorry.
He's no longer with us.
Yeah. So, hey, get up. Oh no, this is bad.
So then you go find his pulse, you put it on like his penis or something. Nope, can't feel no pulse.
Okay. Well, his neck's too thick.
Yeah.
And I'm also wearing splint armor too,
Yeah.
so
Is he breathing?
Nope. Nope, you can't feel any breath on you. Nothing.
I'm gonna go with medicine and my herbalism kit and find something to wake his ass up.
This gives you an advantage. You get to roll 2 die 20 and take the higher result.
Can I get a die 20? Thank you. 10.
10? You can tell he's definitely not dead, but you don't have anything on you that can wake him up.
Well, what do you say?
Yep.
Well, he's not dead,
Oh,
but
that's
he's gonna be sleeping for quite a while.
As Mike has a single tear rolling down his cheek.
why did you feed him this much beer when we have a mission?
In all honesty, I hoped it would kill him. I told
Why?
him the beer was poisoned and that it was going to kill him, and if I didn't follow through with that, I would be a liar.
So many things wrong with that sentence. Anyways,
One of the waitresses walking by, expecting you to buy another drink, asks you if you want another drink.
I'm tapped out, honey. I'm sorry.
You say you have no more money, or you say that you're no longer drinking.
I say I'm no longer drinking.
Okay. And she says, why is that?
hold
I say,
on.
well, because you see my nice burly big friend here. I don't want that to happen.
That's a pleasant face right there, Lee.
She says, well, we can't have you guys not spending money. So she walks back to the bartender. She walks back to Leaf. She breaks a piece of plastic, what looks like glass, underneath his nose, and Leaf wakes up and looks at you.
Hey, buddy. How you
Hello.
doing?
that was invigorating. But it still broke. That's bad omen.
Then we should leave.
Probably yes.
No more drinks then?
I'm sorry.
We'll see you guys next time.
Well, hold on. With the amount of drinks that he has had, what can you tell us of the asylum found outside of town?
She says, there is asylum that sick people go to get better. She says when the people come back out of it, they are actually functioning again, although they're not 100% themselves anymore.
Do you know anybody who works there that comes to this establishment?
No, they don't. They don't come here. You only see them after they've been there as a patient. You don't get to see them as
Okay,
the clergy or the magi don't come here.
but what about the miners that worked in the mines? Surely some of them would be down here.
No one works in the mines anymore
Then why have the asylum if nobody works in the mines?
because of stupid adventurers, young kids on debts or bets,
Wayward travelers.
and people who think that they're gonna market rich.
And none of them are here.
The asylum has solved the old mines issue, but now it fights another problem, and that's adventurers.
And none of them are here.
Who?
Adventurers who have survived and come out the other end. Or the young and the foolish.
At my bar right now, there's probably close to 50 people. There could be. You can go around and ask.
I'll do that. I will... What is it? Streetness? Or is it charisma?
It's just a you're trying to
Investigation, maybe?
Investigation, that's it.
Hey,
Yeah.
how many of you plan to go in the mine today?
I got a 9.
10.
10, and you're just trying to make an announcement.
Yep.
It's
What?
loud in the bar. Your voice is kind of drowned out. The first, say, handful of people, so the first 10, 12, they look at you and they just shake their heads.
I go around and I ask, have any of you been in the mines? Has anybody been in the
You do
mines?
come across a group of 2 people that have been in the mines.
Okay.
They're not like everyone else. While everyone else is drinking, laughing, gambling, having a good time, these 2 were just sitting in the back staring at everybody else. So when you walk back to them, you're like, hey, have you guys been in the mines?
Yes.
Their answer is what basically got you to think, okay, these guys have been in the mines.
Gotcha.
They mainly looked at you and were like, never go back into the mines.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a persuasion to try to get more information out of them. What exactly is so terrifying in the mines, and what did you see in the asylum? 14.
Nothing is scary in the mines. Walls, cobalts, traps.
Oh, it seems
Your
standard.
mind changes in the mines. The insane asylum, walls, healing, and light are all that comes to mind.
And they just, that's all they can say.
That's all that's all they can think about. Like when you're asking them to answer your question and you push on them a bit.
Yeah.
That's all that comes to their mind.
This better be a damn good payout. I go, well, thank you for your time, and I toss them each a gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they still sit there staring.
They're just staring out into space. That's not terrifying. All right. Before we go into the asylum, and I take them outside, I think we should investigate the clergy or the Wizards Guild that maintains it. Those two seemed a bit off, and from the other stories, I don't think we should just go blindly marching in there.
Sounds like a plan.
What is your name?
Why do you need to know my name?
Because you haven't said it, and you almost poisoned my friend.
You
I didn't
almost went now?
almost poison. I successfully poisoned.
I hit him with my Bible.
Yes.
Still almost involved here. I'm
Oh my
pretty
God.
sure I did it.
What's your AC,
Yeah.
Brandon?
15.
Nope, I missed.
Whoosh.
So I'm guessing poor Bernard's gonna be getting a dwarf bullet upside the face again.
Oh!
What?
Because I missed him, and then the carry through just thump.
Oh. Your body's still moving slower than you wanted it to.
Yeah, exactly. A little delayed reaction.
Yep. That's interesting.
What is your name as I readjust my nose?
Friends call me Grace. Because by the grace of gods, it's amazing that you're still alive.
Yeah, that's a good omen.
That's good.
Stop looking for omens!
I'm a cleric! I'm supposed to look for omens! It's in the descriptive.
It's what you say to him.
Yeah.
It's in the descriptive.
It was in the job title, okay?
Exactly.
They asked me these questions when I interviewed for the job.
Exactly. When there was the job fair in the Dwarven Hold, I went up to the cleric and said, "So what's it like being a cleric?" "Well, there's a descriptive right here. Looking for omens is number 3. Praying at all times of night is number 4. Number 1 is killing the infidel.
Wait.
and number 2 is well drinking.
I can get behind that. Anyways.
Alright,
Okay.
so what's your plan of attack?
So what I would like to do is investigate the clergy itself. So,
And how do you plan on doing this?
well, we're going to find out which clergy maintains the asylum and go find their church, because I'm sure they would have a church in the city.
So you're looking for a church in the city.
I'm looking for the church that maintains the asylum in said city, yes.
Inside the city. Investigation.
All right. I got a 0.
You find no church in this city.
Nope. Maybe my other allies
Fine.
or pressed companions.
16, 17.
17?
Yep.
Inside this city, as you're walking around looking for one, you find no mage tower.
Seriously?
None.
Wow. Okay.
Lots of gambling establishments, lots of burlesque houses, lots of fun times to be had. No magic tower, no church.
What?
Anytime you ask a local, where's the local church? They point up at the insane asylum. They say it's just out of the side of the town, 3 miles out. It's just going to be on the hill.
Okay, that's a bad omen.
You and your fucking omens.
I think the ring's influence spreads farther than first anticipated.
That is a possibility.
I think that the ring is starting to infect those that have lived here and is feeding them delusions of grandeur in the fact that they can get rich via the gambling halls, and that apathy and greed are taking over this town. I don't think that we should take the ring. I think we should destroy it.
But hey guys, if we have the ring, I can gamble and become infinitely rich. Never mind.
I just stare at him.
I just take a step away and it's like, wait a minute, we need the ring's influence.
I don't think we should. I think we should tell the bard that.
Are
What's his name?
any of them two wearing laces
Mitch?
on
Elix.
shoes?
Elix. I think we should tell Elix that we couldn't
Do they have
find it,
laces?
and that the ring
Ask
has to be
them.
destroyed. No armor.
Yeah.
We're heavily armored
Is
individuals.
your armor tied together?
No
There's gotta be a tie. Else how else is it
There'd
sitting on?
be buckles. And,
buckles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start slowly undoing the buckles.
So
while they
it's
walk.
pretty obvious when you're like pink.
Stop that.
Yeah. So I think we should. Destroy this item. I don't think it should be brought into mortal hands. Clearly, this is the work of some sort of trickster god or an evil god seeping into the land.
Quite possibly.
Actually, I will look into that with my religion check, if that's all right.
What are you looking into?
The effects that the god's ring is having on its townspeople and any legend that might come from that.
No roll necessary.
Okay.
You can definitely feel a strong magical power
Okay.
over this town.
Oh, fair enough. But but related to which god? Or evil?
Religion check.
Okay. There we go. That is a scratch. 7.
20.
I got a 15.
You can definitely feel chaos. That's a strong feeling. Evil is in there, of course. Selfishness.
Yeah.
That might also have an effect to why the healed come out without any of those qualities, because those qualities seem to take over in everyone. Which god? Hard to say. Couple come to your mind, but you don't know which one yet. Maybe finding this ring, giving an insignia on it or something, you'll be able to pinpoint it.
There are a lot of gods of chaos.
Brother Oscar, do you have any protection against mental influence?
I can cast resistance and guidance
What is
and
it?
bless. So mechanically,
Yeah.
resistance gives you a D4 to add to the number rolled on one saving throw of your choice.
Okay. So
You can
yeah,
roll you can roll the die before or after making the save.
you'll want to make sure you stack up on that. So
Yeah, and it's a cantrip,
okay, perfect.
so that's as many times as I want.
Yeah, because we're definitely going to need that. So okay.
Yeah, I'm even wondering if I could cast that on myself to actually get rid of this slowing effect.
It's just you're not even affected by it. So
So the beer thing is faded by this point,
It's
or
fading.
okay.
Yeah.
but even then, it was more so just
Your
terrible
dwarven
dice rolls.
resilience is enough to beat it
Hey,
out of
only
your
my
system.
first and my last one sucked. Everything in the middle was epic.
Everything in the middle
Alright.
is like candy, and if you would have
No.
rolled epic, he would have just made fucking Brandon.
And I take
You did make me pour.
I did.
Gold.
I take Oscar aside and I go, we will have to watch out for the boatsman there. He does not seem to have any form of divine protection. I fear for his sanity as we get closer to the ring.
They know I'm already crazy.
Well, permits usually are.
All right, but obviously the answer is we must go to the asylum.
Yep.
And any further delay will only affect these poor people. And
So you guys are heading out to the asylum now?
sorry,
Did you
Brandon.
pass
What's
the
your,
whorehouse?
Brandon, what's your character's name?
Loki.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
gee.
not it. What's your character's name?
I'm straight up gonna lie to you. It's Loki.
Really?
Yep.
Roll your deception.
Deception or persuasion?
Persuasion.
It would be the same either way. 20.
Deception.
20?
That's your insight, Mike.
Let's see. I gotta get a 19. Because apparently when I built this paladin, I chose not to be able to see through lies. Oh boy, he's Loki as far as I'm concerned. Okay.
Good job, Mike. Give you a slow clap.
Apparently, that's all I can really manage is a slow clap. Just
So, you guys are heading to the
bridge is
asylum, correct?
falling down.
Correct?
What?
Heading to the asylum, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll march
Perfect.
up.